Dame, how are you guys able to weather that storm tonight?
We just had to tighten up. It's a game of runs. You know that, especially on another team's home floor, that they're gonna go on runs and they're gonna, try to find a way to get back in the games, especially a young team that's as well coached as they are. You know that even if things are going bad, if it's going great for them, they're being taught to play the same way regardless. And when we don't stay sharp, the way that they're going to play is going to give them an opportunity to get back into the game, and that's what happened. We just had enough of a cushion to where, once Chauncey called a timeout, I think they cut it to like 6 or 8 or something like that. And we just had to regroup. And I thought we did a great job of that and just got the game done like we needed to. Now it's on to the next one.
How would you describe the rhythm that you're in?
I think the most important thing, I just feel fresh. I think just from having a couple weeks off, that wasn't technically off because I wasn't all the way healthy, but I think just the entire year, having all that time off, I've been able to find a routine and find things that just work for my body, and I've been staying true to that, so I think I said it over and over to people that coming into the season, they're going to see probably the best version of me that they've seen. And I think the way that our team is playing, the way we're being coached, is just providing an opportunity for me to sustain it. And, it's really just me taking care of my body and, having a plan of how I'm going to stay fresh and how I'm going to, be in a position to be successful when I get out there. And that's the best way for me to describe it.
It seems, I would say it looks easy for you right now, but it definitely looks like you're in control of what's happening now.
No, definitely. And a lot of it is, like I said, just Chauncey's very clear about what he wants and, what guys' jobs are and what he wants to see them doing. And everybody's executing that. I know that when Josh is attacking, when Justice is attacking, I know that, they're looking to make the right plays. And I'm getting a lot of opportunities off those guys playing with pace and those guys playing, with the right intentions. And, me and Ant playing off of each other. Every time I see him, I'm going to make the right play and, get him an easy opportunity. He's doing the same thing. And the same with Jeremy. So the fact that those guys have that in mind, I have that in mind, and they're playing well, it just makes it easier for me. Teams have to address Ant and Jeremy. They have to deal with it. They have to help. And I'm getting a lot more just cleaner opportunities where I don't have to work as hard. And when you don't have to kill yourself to get things done, it allows you to get things done, more efficiently, and it'll look easier.
It would make sense. Missing 12 games would cost some of that synergy you just talked about, but it hasn't. Why is that?
Yeah, it'll make sense. What?
It would make sense if you missing 12 games to disrupt some of that connectivity and synergy you have with your teammates, but it hasn't. Why?
I think it hasn't because I've stayed present. I'm not a guy that, knowing I'm, not going to just be gone for the entire season. I don't disconnect from the team. I've been around the guys. I'm in the huddles, I'm at practice, I'm in the locker room. I stay connected with the team. And I'm also, seeing what's happening. I'm watching where guys are successful at. I'm watching, how guys are getting into a good rhythm, where they're comfortable at. And I just find ways to insert myself into that and not be disruptive. But also make sure that I'm positioning myself where I can be effective. And, I think guys know that I'm aware of that, and I'm not just stepping in there like, y'all got to figure it out around me. I'm having their best interest while, finding my way. And I think that's why, just when you disconnect from the team doesn't disconnect from you, but it's like subconscious where things move on without you, but I think I'll just stay present, vocally and physically, just, around the team, having things to say and giving directions and calling out what I see and stuff like that. So it's made it seamless, since I've come back.
Back this weekend. Back this weekend.
What, back-to-back games? Yeah, I know. Dallas, Houston, right? That's back-to-back?
Yeah. You think you'll let you?
I'm playing both.
Headline.
You're going to be worked away, too.
I am. I'm just saying the reason I wasn't impressed because I was fresh off of injury. I didn't want to, but right now I'm playing. Yeah.
You got a shot to maybe to break the record.
I'm just playing a game at a time, bro. I know it's gonna happen, but we'll see.
All right.